Hello, welcome back to another playthrough of Age of Wonders 4, specifically my second Viewer Challenge, Viewer Challenge 2, if you will. I hope to make this a regular series. We'll see what happens. And we'll get into the specifics of it later. Going forward, at the beginning of every recording session, and at the end of every recording session, I will remind you that this is a viewer challenge, what the challenge is, and how you can reach me to give me your own viewer challenges. Reminder, if you do give me your viewer challenge, I will name, when I create the faction, the first hero we get, I will name after you. So be sure to include that in your viewer challenge. So, first thing is first, new game.
Choose your destination.
I'm gonna go to create realm, and from there I will say, if you have a viewer challenge for me, I can be reached at Sparky, Sparky TDK, as in the letters TDK, not spelled out or anything. So Sparky TDK at gmail.com. Be sure to include the viewer challenge in the header or subject line, and just keep it reasonable. That's all I ask. You're free to toss out any conditions you want. Just, keep in mind if you do something I consider impossible, i.e. choose the righteous faction, which is in the game, but only make evil decisions, not gonna happen. You could tell me to choose the righteous faction, or you could tell me to make only evil decisions. But you can't have me choose something and then make a rule saying I have to do the opposite of whatever that thing does. Another example would be saying, hey, choose desert adaptation, and then you have to only live on swamp and terraform. No, not doing that. You could say, hey, do something with desert adaptation, or do something with a swamp faction. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Oh, we might edit things. No, we're going with what we focused on. We didn't characterization. So do keep that in mind. So again, sparkytdk at gmail.com. Make sure it says viewer challenge in the subject / header, whatever you want to call it. And be sure to include please not your real name, username, whatever that might be. I don't want to use real names. If someone does give me the real name accidentally, I will either just use the first name or call it like anonymous first name. Right? So if your first name is Bob Hoskins, I would do anonymous Bob. If your first name is Selena Gomez, anonymous Selena. If you accidentally put, here's my challenge, thanks for playing this, Selena Gomez. You know what I mean? Keep that in mind. Anon Bob, anon Selena, I think is a better way to do it. So, my challenge is, from the second viewer, Lima Starte 13, aka my wife, God bless her, is, first of all, we'll get into the resource restrictions, but first we're going to create the map. So, first of all, we're going to customize the realm. Realm traits are unknown, random. Climb traits are unknown, random. Inhabitants, wildlife, wildland, specifically, not megafauna, which is a thing. What's the difference? Wildland. So no ziggurat, no construction ancient wonders. Interesting. Presence trait is the Druidic Alliance. Grove Tender. Try the nature of two powerful druids to guide its growth and protect it from meddlers. Interesting. So they're not at war with each other. They're helping each other. Okay. I don't know if they'll stay that way. Interesting. Not sure how this is going to play out. Miscellaneous traits. Unlimited power. So that does mean... Where are you? There it is. Unlimited power. So, multiple combat spells can be cast per turn, and now but they cost 200% more mana to cast. Interesting. Combat spells, not summon spells, which may play a what's the word I want? I'm drawing a blank. Brain broke. DLC. Giganticism. So, racial marauder unit. Okay. So we're gonna have giant-sized animals. Hostile seas. So that is this one. So sea storms are a permanent feature of this world's seas, making them unexpectedly dangerous. Ocean provinces are affected by sea storms. Combat in these provinces is affected by sea storm. Usually provinces have hostile seas. Mutually exclusive with land, lava divide, lava lakes, barren oceans, scar divide, and void Pangea. So you may be going, well, what does that mean for the unknown traits? It means, because we've chosen hostile seas, it has limited now to coast, continents, divide, islands, and Pangea. Isn't that awesome? Okay. So we'll see what we get with. I don't think it affects this. So this is still, it could still be in Desert Realm, Endless Field, Forming Realm, Frozen Realm, Highlands, Overgrown, Scorched, or Tropical. But because we chose Hostile Seas, because I was worried when she first chose Hostile Seas, I was like, well, what happens if we get Barren Oceans with Hostile? It negates those choices. So, and finally, my personal favorite, regenerating infestations. What does this mean? A watery world, potentially, with 2 druids. Yeah, so I don't know how this is going to play out. Giant animals, combat spells, incredibly expensive, but if you've got the mana to do it, boom, 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 boom. So that's going to change the dynamic of the game and that sort of thing. Again, combat spells. So, buff spells, enhanced... Oh. And combat summons. Okay. Interesting. We're going to need a lot of mana. That never clicked. We are going to set it to 6 players. We are going to send it to large size. Portal visuals. I don't think they have something... I mean, they have water. Right? Oh, actually, that might work, because we don't know what it's going to be like. So it's got like a water and a little Arctic. We are going to go to advanced settings. Actions. So, this is me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're at 8. So that is too many. I set it to 4 advanced settings. Factions. Me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus me is 6. That's much better. They are set to hard, so we will set these. We will set the difficulty to hard. Custom rulers, yes, yes, yes. Game flow, we're keeping. Oh, interesting. We can now change this. Huh. I think normal's fine. Normal, default, turn timer up. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna have to try a fast game one of these days. I will disable or oh no, sorry, I'll set it to slow with a 200 turn limit. Because 150 feels a little bad. I do want a turn limit in case things start dragging. Turn system classic, hero resurgence, that's fine. Defeated heroes. Oh, that's interesting. The free cities are independent. Interesting. So this actually makes losing not as rough, because you'll get the hero back. Okay. It's still victorious. Oh, okay, so if a hero dies during a battle while their side is still victorious, they only res in auto combat. Oh, here. We'll do that as always. Tactical AI combat. This is tactical settings. Then we'll keep this as fine. Okay. So, realm setup. Unknown traits. Unknown. But we know they're going to be large animals. We know there's going to be infestations. We know there's a druidic alliance. We know the seas are dangerous. And that combat spells, no limit to how many you can cast per turn, but they are very, very expensive. Factions, including me, there are 5 other factions. These 2 are starting allied together. I don't know what how that's gonna change. I've never played with the Druidic Alliance. We'll see how that goes. They do start on hard. We're starting everyone on hard because this throws the AI off enough that I feel like it does bump it down a difficulty. Game flow, fairly standard, and combat, fairly standard. So we are ready to go. For our faction,
your journey.
I have already created it. That is... Where are you? There it is. The Glacial Ether. So select faction. There we go. And while they load up, racial restrictions. We had to be lupine. We can only choose ranged heroes. I'm going to try to stick to ritualists and mages, but we'll see. And as soon as possible, whenever feasible, we have to have 3 animals per army. Okay? That is the limits of this game. Okay, game save. Now, and I chose starting with Tome of the Beast. So we went Mystic, Summoning. So our summoning units, we can infuse them to rapidly level them up. And for every friendly unit in the army, our magic units gain +5 morale. And there was something else. Oh yes, anytime we cast a friendly spell, they are healed for 10. They get strengthened and they are healed for 10 temporary hit points. We chose because, theoretically, animals will get... They won't get our racial traits, but they will get enchantments. So, I chose Pack Tactics to benefit our backline. I chose Keen-Sighted to benefit our backline. And I chose Arctic Adaptation, without thinking, mind you. in order to benefit from, I want to go Shadow, Nature, Astral, which I don't think I've done on stream. But there are not a lot of, like, even though Shadow and Astral benefit summoning, there are not a lot of, like, animal-specific tomes. Does that make sense? So the idea is that our backline is going to be done because of Arctic adaptation. There's really only, like, 4 Shadow tomes we can take. Which I'll show off later. But basically, they're like the 2 ice tomes, the shadow tome, and the morale-based one, which I'm drawing a blank on, and that's it. So there's only like 4 tomes we can take to really benefit us. Nothing else benefits us. So otherwise, if I didn't go Arctic, it would be down to just 2 tomes. I want to go hard Shadow. And then plenty of Nature, no problem there. And then Astral. And Astral is a bit wonky. Again, there is a summoning tome, but all of it's kind of just like there. So, could benefit, might not benefit, we'll see. We have Arctic Walk. The other thing I took was Mana Channelers. So our summoning spells are 50% cheaper outside of combat. I don't know how that's going to work out in combat, we'll see. And we summon units. They have a +1 rank. Now, we're starting with Conjugal Astral Ward and Mark of Prey. Now, I chose the tome I did. So I show Tome Library. Icons. I chose Tome of Beasts because we didn't start with a lot of nature. So I wanted to get that nature ticket. And because we're going heavy animals, when adjacent to a friendly unit, both animals get this. I don't know how often it's gonna trigger. Because this is a race transformation, so the animals won't benefit, but our ranged units will. So that one's up in the air. But, like, yeah, everything else could be useful. And it kind of fits. So more food, more draft. Counts as a forester. I don't know if we'll be going archers or mages. Could be a mix of both. We'll see. I think the problem is we struggle with. So this gives Poison Blast. That's a free conjure animal and unleash the beast. Interesting. But I don't know if we can support that. I don't know if this is good. See, I don't know if we can support any of these. This is the cheapest. So we'll go ahead and grab Wild Speaker, I guess. Although summon animal. We'll do summon animal. Set production. It's probably going to be. So next turn. Yeah, farm. Actually, production, farm, gold. We can build a farm on stone. So, knowing that, this is boosted by farm. This is boosted by a quarry. Normally, I would argue farm first, storehouse first because of growth. But because we're going to be using a lot of mana, I think I'm going to go quarry first. So we'll do the shrine. And the idea is when we pop next turn, we will grab the quarry. You are an explorer. We'll go here. Already there. Wow. Oh, that was fast. Okay. What are we looking at? Oh, an extra scout. Alright. You... I'm going to pick up. Nope. Can head in this direction. What are you on? Gold. Useful. Not a lot of units. I am curious. Realm overview. Do we still don't know? Okay. Definitely want that. Okay. And since we're starting with 2 scouts, what are we missing? Let's see. Ranged. We're missing a melee unit. So because we're missing on the melee unit, I will start with the Arcane Guard. 2 scouts is fine, 3 is better, but I want to start with that Arcane Guard. And we should be able to fight this fairly well. I think he's all good. Okay. The other thing, so hold on. I'm sorry, I got distracted. So we have the Mystical Wolves. 9. There you go. 1, 2, 3. So we're Mana Challenge, and we're also Silver Tongue, which means pronouncements half off. Trades with 3 cities, don't cost me resources. I start with an extra scout unit, and I start with Court of Whispers. I don't know if that counts as like I get it for free in the Empire development, or I get a copy of it. But that does mean, at the very least, we're starting with an extra Whispering Stone, so we get 2. And if we can snipe tribute from other vassals. So we will head you in this direction. I think we're at the top. We did choose size large, right? Yeah. Okay. End turn. Day 2's dawn. So you will head here. This is neutral, right? This should be a free city, I think. Snag that.
You have gained your first astral echo. This unique resource is used by School of Summoning Mystics for echo infusion. Echo infusion allows the use of astral echoes to empower magic origin units by granting them additional ranks.
So basically, if you're close enough to rank up, go ahead and pop. Otherwise, I'm not sure. Okay. So we, first of all, we will attract population and grab this to boost the shrine, thus building the shrine in 2. After the shrine, we've got enough gold, I would say, storage. So the next thing we're going to grab is a forest. So we actually have quite a bit of forest over here. This is actually... Oh, no. Hold on. Farm, quarry. Farm, quarry. Alright. So this can really only be farm or quarry. And this can only be like farm or... So this is a good pickup early. I'm thinking this is eventually going to be a gate. Then I want to move the quarry. And we'll see where things go. I'm going to save bookmark 1. Save. And then bookmark 2. Save. And we'll go... Excuse me. Do this fight. It says it's a safe battle. It's been a while since I played, so we will go ahead and manual combat. So remember, in combat, no, you can cast more than 1 spell a turn. However, they are very, very... Can we use... No, I don't think so. I'll speed things up. Okay, so let's see. Melee, melee, melee. They want to get here. So, hold on. So we're looking at setting up our melee units Here. Here. Ranged. Range. What do you do? Lightning Blast. Okay. Soothing Breeze. Which is the deal. We are going to struggle with dealing with debuff. Okay. So we have a 70% chance to hit. Distracted, Sunder Defense. So 14 and 8. So if we cast that on... Oh, sorry, it's right click. Yeah, 69. But this is cheap. Interesting. So Sunder Defense, Distracted. We could cast again, but there's no point. Again, we could cast it again and again and again, but this is the early game. 45. 100 if we take one step forward. Okay. You... Okay, what does this do? Fucking frozen, if nothing else, slow. So if you go here... That means you guys can step here. Now, can't get past them, so at most you can step forward one. So they really... Alright, they're not changing. Let's go for the kill. You? Okay. If you step forward to here, we can Lightning Blast for a graze, and then take the kill. End turn. That's fine. I think we're now capped. Okay. Oh, cannot be used in enemy zone of control. So this is a ranged thing. Interesting. Guaranteed to hit. Do I? Do I spend another 14? I think I do. Thunder you. Plus, that gives him a little heal. We're going to Soothing Breeze the left side. No, and try to whittle down this side. Meaning... That's a lot of damage. No? But why are we sundering resistant? Oh, they have hideous stench. I'm not sure why I'm sundering resistance. I think that's it. I don't think we can afford to cast any more spells. Guarantee the hit, guarantee the kill. Okay. There we go. Got the hang of it. You got some gold, so we can pump out something if we need to. Alright, then I guess head this way? And that's pretty much it. End turn. So, yeah, this is gonna be our second city. So we're looking for a third city. Go. Great. Give them a Whispering Stone. Production stash, production, mana. Mana, so this is gonna be a big mana city. Alright, you're heading this way. Oh boy, there's a lot of mountains. I don't think boosting this by our turn is gonna help. If we get some extra gold, I will boost that. So basically in 2 turns we'll boost this. That will help. What's the evocators? Mana, draft, and production. Oh, interesting. I think we do this next. Because we're actually okay on gold. So a farm will boost both the Evocator's Abode, and the Vendor. Because I like to have one of each. We've boosted with them. Just to speed this up. Okay. And you're... okay. 232.76. I will do another Mystic Projection. I think if we're heading in this direction to clear out all of this, we grab... okay, hold on. This is going to be a mine. We might end up changing these around, but I think a farm here and a forester here is a good way to go. That's what we'll aim to do. Yeah, so, okay, so we did just get this for free. So that is essentially, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 175 Imperium I won't have to spend. This is already at plus 3, that's fine. Yeah, so I want to boost nature. We're not finding any heroes yet. Vision range. That would be very useful. So I think next, since we have so much astral, after we clear out, I think our next home's gonna be the Winter Shadow. And the reason why I chose summon animals, so we can start summoning animals. If we look at our hero, I did choose a wizard, king, and a ritualist. I don't know how useful, like, useful. I don't know how useful this is gonna be, because we can already do this, it's just cheaper. These are action I might not take. Oh no, whenever you cast a spell. So this might be useful. But I chose a ritualist to start. I think we're looking at Conjure, Wild Growth, and Healing. Astral Ward. Plus 10 hit points. So the problem with... oh no, wait. This can be used on water. Okay, so the undead doesn't work in water combat. The elemental does. Okay. Interesting. So there's something to be said for at least picking this up and grabbing these, because that's another unit I can use essentially in combat. Wild Growth is a good one. That means our Wild Growth, yeah, this turns it into offense, this turns it into defense. Here's base attack. A friendly unit adjacent to the target. So the unit I hit, if there's a unit around it that I'm friendly with, that will get healed. Okay, so that's a good one. What's this? Steadfast. So, support abilities now also apply regeneration. Rank 1 bulky resistant. Not no target. In addition to the regular effects. +4 range. So this is all about healing. I think we're going to go summoning though. So we're looking at these two trees. And this. Oh, but cannot be used in water battles. Ooh, never mind then. We're definitely going to go down this tree then. If it can't be used in water battles, depending on how much water is on this map, I am hesitant to pick it up. So I think we're either turning this into an AoE heal, or a one-turn cooldown. Oh, and has their negative status effects removed. Because we will be struggling, honestly, dealing with debuffs, I think I almost have to go this way and summons. I don't know if I'll go straight down the tree. But at the very least, I will get to here and here. Alright. And again, we're looking at things that benefit animals, summons, that sort of thing. Enter. Okay. So we're raking in gold. How much to boost you? Oh, for 38, I will boost you. You're going into here. You're going into here. You're waiting a turn, and then we'll clear that out. So basically, we might boost through this, and if we boost through this, that is okay. We'll also queue up a vendor. We'll see where that goes. You head here. Ooh, a Mother Ash. Ooh. We're gonna need it. We're gonna want a city around here, I think. Okay. Here? Is this? Containing an item. Spider hatchling bell. I'll take that to start. We got a small monster den. That is going to be an issue. And we do have the underground. So we need to clear this. So one city here, one city here. One city, I think, out here, and we go. I don't think we've learned the realm overview yet. So we'll let that sit. We're waiting a turn here. You've got the guard. We're starting a production. Alright. End turn. Okay, day 5 dawned. Farm. Perfect. That boosted the storehouse down to 2. First thing is first. Head here to grab this. Interesting. So there's another good city spot here. You head here to grab this. I'm not seeing a lot of water. So I am guessing that this is not islands. And I don't think it's Pangea. Which means I bet in the middle there's water. Maybe. Somewhere. Or something's gone horribly wrong in the creation of this. Which could happen. We have a spell ready to cast. We could Earth Shape. I don't think there's a need to. We'll let these sit. I don't think there's a need. This is now 3 turns. We're going to grab the storehouse. That'll drop down. This will help build this faster. And then after that, we're at 3. This needs to be boosted at 3. They changed this. This used to be 5, I think. So, I think we're looking at getting to this as quickly as possible. Ooh, or a library. But in the meantime, save game, bookmark 1. Now I will auto this. If I lose anyone, I will fight it. Didn't lose anyone, that's fine. Grab that. That's some renown. Yep. Perfect. We finished the farm. This is now down to 2. Great. If I wanted to, I could attract the population. I don't think it's worth it. Don't know if we could take that. We do need to deal with this den. So I'm going to go back here for the heal. So if I promote this for 18, right now it's 7 mana. Do I want to boost this up a rank level? I think I wait. Alright. You head in that direction. That's done. Ruler leveled up. Oh, restore. Okay. Wait, so what's the benefit of this? This just turned it into 1 cooldown. You're always getting an extra point after. This turns it into an AoE. What's going to be more available? Sorry, more useful right now. An Astral Ward. Or Restore. This, if we get to here really quick, this is very powerful. So I think we rush to Conjure Greater Spirit. Okay. Oh, right, and we have the Spider Hatchling Bell. End turn. Okay, day 6 is on, so we've got Summon Wild Animal. Great. Either Call the Wild. What does this do? Friendly Animal and... we'll pass on that. Vision Range or Speed? I'm a fan of Vision Range first. We do need to start. So we'll queue that up. We've got the gold. Arcanist? I'm not sure how this is gonna go. We're good there. Have you gone? Alright. You are going to head in this direction to deal with the den. Okay. You have not gone. Oh, interesting. So I now know about 2 free cities. And then head there. You are grabbing that. So if I cast a combat spell, it reduces the cost of the rest by 25% for 2 turns. Okay, so we are combating the 200% increase. I think I wait. Not sure what I'm going to use the Imperium for, but I think I wait. Okay. Alright, so there's... Yeah, so I guess you want to head in this direction so we can meet them. I don't think we're gonna... Like, he needs to be... He's close enough, he needs to be integrated so we can expand in this direction, and this city's going in this direction, sort of thing. I don't think that... Well, hold on. Because we will get... Where is it? Domain... Farms. Natural recovery. That will probably skip. Expansion plus 2 provinces. So, first one goes to here. 3... Right? Tier 2 goes... Tier 1 goes to here. Right? If I were to... save game... Bookmark 2. Real quick. We're gonna experiment. I pop this... Yeah. Alright, so... What we have can go up to 2 away. Okay? So essentially to here or here. Once we get tier 2, we can go to here. Tier 3, and then cap. Plus 2. 1, 2. So, this city could reach out this far. I don't think it's gonna, though. Let me load up the game. So that is something to keep in mind. We're going to have a lot of reach. Which means, honestly, this city... Right, 1, 2, 3 underground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This city's probably going to have to go underground. Oh, and I didn't see this. Okay, because we do need to see what's over here. Well, that's a free unit. Enter. Yeah, don't know what the goal of this map is. Uh-oh. Dark has fallen. So we either lose... Growth is blocked for tree... Oh. Blocked, but we gain gold. That means we'll have to grow. That might have been a bad choice, I'm not gonna lie. As is, I'll grab this forester. Because we were making 40, 67 minus 12. So we were making 55. It's gonna take 30? That can't be right. So would it taken 1 turn to grow? That can't be right. But the library is now boosted. Awesome. Was gonna head in this direction. But I want you to go this way. Cooperation. So, food's pointless. Oh, we could grab an Archon blood. But I think for now, I want the knowledge. Because that'll boost this significantly. And you were headed, oddly enough, in this direction. Yeah, I know I should have grabbed that. We'll grab you. Take that. You can head back this way. Oh, now we're only down to 15, though. Yeah, I think I have to delete you. I'd rather have the 23. Alright, and swing this way. Yeah, a city like right here would get us, looks like, quite a bit. Oh, shit. I never fought this, did I? Alright, let me save. Bookmark 1. Let me trigger this fight. Auto combat. If I lose anyone, I'll fight it. Great. Take reward. Well... So 66. That's halfway. Okay, so it still would have taken 2 or 3 turns. Okay, so it's not as bad as it looks. How long? 8 turns? Alright. So that means I think queuing this up in 2 turns is worth it. Okay. And you guys can head in this direction. Or even here, I don't know. Like, the Mother Ash is very powerful. I think a city, we might... I usually go to 4 cities. Alright, we can also summon a wild animal, so we're making 28. Pop you there. 22. Alright, 6 mana. I can afford a few of those. Okay. I don't think I want to go below 22, though. You go here. And fold. Wow! This is a lot of free cities. I'm not knocking it, by the way. Alright, so we're going to swing you back this way. Can't trigger a fight, so we'll wait a turn. You're traveling. Your negotiation successful. Great. Proceed. I'm making 4 turn. We're gonna get it in 3 anyways. I will wait the 3 turns. We're now good. Cool. Enter. Which is fine. I don't know if I'll be... Oh, here we go. We figured it out. Post revealed. Okay. So... Invokes a single connect next to a small sea. Where? Here, swing this way. I'm not sure where the sea is. Not gonna lie. You're friendly. You need to be taken down. You're traveling to here. Because we want these guys, we want to find them. They still haven't wiped that out, huh? Right, you're traveling here. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to trigger this, and this is going to drop even lower. Let's do the town hall next. How are we doing? Just in case, I have a spare Whispering Stone. We'll do that for a little. Alright, this is going to be a fight, so let me save. Bookmark 2. I'll let them move. So we got some... Uh-oh. We might have had a disconnect. things. I'm hesitant to trigger this again because I know what's coming. So Omen Hollow. So do we want mana, which means we kind of want to get to here as quick as possible. If this can only be a farm, yeah, we're gonna struggle with quarries, I think. Because we're gonna have to make our way down here. Bollocks. Hold on. What do we want to boost next? If we're gonna struggle with quarries, I think we want to boost the Stone Conjurer next, which is a second farm. Since this can only be a farm, I will snag that. And we'll try to boost them down in this direction. So I think this can only be a farmer. So we'll grab both of these and then begin expanding. Kind of like to carve out to here. If possible. Human. Oh, we're gonna struggle. Alright, Alright. End turn. Okay, so orders required. Again, you are headed in this direction. Select new research. Might be useful. Because it's free bodies, right? Thank you. Trigger this. Alright. Then we're at negative 20. I think. How you doing? 2 turns? That's fine. Oh! Converted it. Great. We'll take this fight next. There's Oracle Woods here. And potentially something here. So definitely a city like here wouldn't go amiss. To pick up the Mother Ash in this. And then I think a 4th city in here. Because this city can expand generally in this direction? We'll see. Pop this. Three cities, Elder Staff. So if we withdraw, and then give you the Whispering Stone. Boost it to 60 by 60. I'm okay with that. Because now we're down to 6. And then we can see what we can trade. Because again, I'm not going to integrate them. Okay. You are technically headed here. Yeah, I don't know where the coast is. Yeah, I don't think you can fight. You have to wait a turn. We've got a vendor. New Empire skill. Yes. For 100. And we'll hold off on basic seafaring. But for 100, I will grab... I'll hold off on that still. definitely grab that. So when I integrate this city, it'll be not cheap, but rather quick. And then he has to kind of make his way in this direction.
Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or, even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.